to You Are a Limited Edition. So today's video, I know it's been a long time coming since I've done a Q&A, but I'm happy to announce that I will be doing a Q&A today. I have a list here of 20 questions. They probably look absolutely insane right now because I'm still filming in selfie mode just like I did yesterday in my other video. So I thought I asked some of you guys on Instagram and all that sort of stuff. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you want to see my content, my stuff, my photos. I've got two Instagram accounts. I've got one that's called, I think it's SKAllen22. That's my personal one. And I've also got another Instagram account too called, I think it's Sara_Allen_photography. Be sure to go give me a follow because it helps. On my photography account, I'm not a professional photographer, all that sort of stuff, but I just post photos on there that I find interesting and that I like and that I think that other people would like as well. So enough of me rambling on. Let's just get into these questions, shall we? So I might actually share the names of the people who actually gave them to me, but if I don't, then it's all good. So the one actually is from a really good friend of mine who only lives up the road from me. Well, not really up the road, but more like a couple of streets away from me. Her name's Emily, and her question to me was, how do you stay so positive? Well, my answer to that question is I don't actually know how I stay so positive. It's just mainly listening to music, just doing what I love, and just trying not to think negative about anything really. So thanks Emily for your question, and I just answered it. So these next three songs also come from another friend who only does live up the road from me. Her name's Sara. Completely different spelling, so it's all good. So her first question to me was, who is your best friend? I honestly have no idea who my best friend is. I've got so many friends, it's hard to know which one is actually my best friend and which ones I'm really close to. So, sorry. The next one is, what is your favourite song? I don't technically have a favourite song at the moment. I just have so many songs that I just like listening to. I've got a bunch of songs on my Spotify playlist called Walking 2.0 because I created another playlist on my Spotify account. So be sure to go follow me. Just go give me some love on Spotify, which I think it's Sara Kaylee Allen is my name, and it's got a picture of my amazing face. So, and her last question to me was, what is your favourite movie? I have been watching so many movies, TV shows, and all that stuff lately. It's actually hard to know which movie is technically my favourite because I don't even know. I've watched so many movies, it's hard to know, and it's hard to pinpoint just one or two movies that I really like. Anyway, thank you Sarah for your questions, and I have answered them for you. This next one is also from another Sarah, but I met her at it was at a Riverbend camp. That was last year that I met her. So her song to me, she actually, because I put a thing on my Instagram story because I can do that, obviously, and she actually said this question, what are your top 3 songs at the moment? Like I said before in the favourite songs and favourite movies questions that I was asked previously, I honestly don't know what my favourite top 3 songs are. I like all different ranges of songs, like worship songs, praise songs, non-Christian songs, inspirational songs, all that stuff. So I don't even know, so sorry. The next two come from a lovely girl named Brooke. I met her at youth camp last year in November at Riverbend as well. So her first question to me was, what's your favourite colour? Well, I like, I could say it again, but I do like most colours, but my favourite colour of all time would have to be blue. Yes, I changed my favourite colour last year to blue because I just wanted to change myself up a little bit, if that makes sense. So, and her last question was, who is your favourite person? I don't know, to be completely honest. I don't know who my favourite person is because I have so many friends and I wouldn't pinpoint someone to be my favourite person. Because I'm very much a people person, very social person, especially on social media and doing all these videos for you guys. So yeah, sorry Brooke, but I don't have a favourite person. But you are very special. So question number 8. I've got 20 questions, by the way. My question 8 is, what is one thing that annoys you? One thing that technically would annoy me is having everything shut down in Smithton and all this coronavirus stuff. I know it's a bit of a touchy subject, but just know that you're not alone in this. We're all suffering with all the shutdowns, and you can't go places, you can't have more than, say, like 10 people or anything like that, which is ridiculous, but yeah, it can't be helped, and it will all blow over soon. So that pretty much answers that question. Number 9 is, name one hobby. Yeah, these next few questions I just found on Google and all that sort of stuff. My one hobby would probably have to be, obviously, photography, because I just love it and it just makes me feel happy, and I'm doing what I love and it makes me feel really good. So the next question, number 10, if you could be anywhere right now, where would you be? Probably not in Smithton. That probably sounds a little bit mean about Smithton, but I'd probably be like at a beach or with a friend or just travelling anywhere. So yeah, that's where I'd be. Next one, question 11. What is the most embarrassing thing you've done? Well, I do many embarrassing things, so it's also hard to like pinpoint which thing is actually the most embarrassing. Because I say some strange stuff, I trip over thin air, trip over my own feet, all that sort of stuff. So it's hard to know which is the most embarrassing thing I have actually done in my time. Because I do so much weird stuff, it's hard to know. So the next question, number 12. What is your favourite dessert? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to cut back all my sugar intake and stuff. So I'd probably say like jelly slice. I love jelly slice. It's really good. Or vanilla slice, or any like slice or cake or just anything. I don't really care. Just anything. So the next question, number 13. We're nearly there. I think we're about a quarter of the way to go. So stay tuned for more questions. 13, you probably already know this one, but worst injury you've ever done? Well, I have injured myself many times lately, or not really technically lately, but in the past few years I've definitely injured myself a lot. But the worst injury would have to be probably when I did my ankle back in 2014. It's hard to believe it's actually been nearly 6 years since I actually did break my ankle. Yes, and I broke my toe last year as well, which isn't really the nicest thing I actually want to remember. But I remember, actually no, it wasn't last year, it was the year before. Because it was 2 weeks and I think it was like 2 weeks and 2 days or 2 weeks and 1 day before my 21st birthday dinner, I think it was. So yeah, that's not the nicest thing I actually want to remember. But the next question is, what was your favourite subject at school? I did a lot of subjects at school. They were mainly just like the normal, like maths, English. Didn't have to do science, all that sort of stuff. But my favourite one was maths. I know that sounds absolutely ludicrous and absolutely insane, but I actually did enjoy doing maths at school. So yeah, that's my favourite subject. That was my favourite subject. So this one is a long question. Well, not really that long, but are you a country, city, or anywhere type of girl? For me, I don't know. I'd probably be either a city or a country type of girl. Like, city, yeah, scary, insane, too many people, all that sort of stuff. Country, you get to relax, all that sort of stuff. So I'm a bit of a mixture between city and country. So the next one, number 16, is what item is the top of your bucket list? Honestly, probably going to Paris or like just traveling anywhere that I've actually had interest in over the past however many years it's been since I actually got like interested in like traveling and photography and all that sort of stuff. Just anywhere where I can take photos, basically. Because it could be like anywhere in Tassie or Maine of Australia or just anywhere, basically. Number 17, do you wear makeup every day? The answer to that question is no. I only ever wear it like Sunday for church or just if I'm going out, like going to a friend's place or whatever, I'll put a little bit on, but not overly too much. So, number 18, this one's going to be insane. Are you a messy or neat type of person? Well, judging by the state of my bedroom, I'd probably say messy, but most of the time I'm fairly tidy. I know my brothers and my mum will probably tend to disagree on that one because I'm technically a messy person, but sometimes I'm not that messy and sometimes I'm tidy. So, but out of between 1 and 10, I'd probably say I'm probably about a neat person. Probably would have to be at least maybe 4 or 5. A messy probably would have to be like 6 or 7. So that pretty much says a lot about me. So I'd say I'm more of a messy person than a neat person, sadly. Sorry to whenever I move out and whoever I move in with, all that sort of stuff. Sorry, but you're going to have to put up with my messiness and my craziness, so I'm sorry about that. So, number 19, we're nearly done. This video's already gone on for 13 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that. Because I've been told to kind of try and lengthen my videos instead of doing like 5 or 8 minute videos or however long I used to do them for, like 4-ish minutes. So this question I've actually thought about myself a lot. Are you going to be doing any more studies? Like, are you going to be studying anything else anytime soon? Well, my answer to that one is more than likely. I've had a fair bit of interest in possibly doing a photography course. I know some people may tend to disagree on that one because it may not get me into a job or whatever. But I've just loved photography over the past like 2 years, at least 2-3 years. And I just want to get more involved in that and just... Because who knows, I might even like get asked to do like wedding photographer or school assemblies or anything like that. I don't really mind. And this last question I always ask to every single friend that I meet, male or female, and does pineapple belong on pizza? My answer to that question is yes. Pineapple does and should belong on pizza. So that is all the questions I have. Be sure to comment in the comments box. What's some of your questions that you could ask me? It could be about anything. It could be like personality wise, all that sort of stuff. So be sure to just comment in the comments box. I don't really mind. But if you do have any negative comments that you have towards me, please don't share them in the comments because it hurts. because the last time I remember, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, I did another video like addressing hate comments. I don't want to have to do one of those again, not for a long time. So be sure to just keep your negativity and negative thoughts to yourself. And if you do see me like around town or whatever, and you have something you want to say that's negative, just share it with me and just kind of like say it in like a more gentle way instead of just blurting it out, because that's what makes it a whole lot worse. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. This video has already gone on for long enough. Well, I think it has. Other people may disagree. But thank you for watching. If you have stuck around for that long, be sure, just like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, all that stuff. And just comment in the comments box something positive about me that you like, or just anything that you want to say to lift my spirits and make me feel happy again. Because it's been a time, like I'm feeling happy, but sometimes I don't know how happy I'm feeling or how I'm actually feeling. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. God bless. You're not alone in any of your stuff you might be going through. So, bye.